On the night of November 29th, 1989, something extraordinary appeared in the skies over Belgium. Police officers in the town of Eupen, near the German border, were on patrol when they spotted a large, dark triangle in the sky. At each corner of the craft were three bright lights that shone with an otherworldly glow. It was silent, however, which was odd because it was flying so low that it should have been audible. This was just the beginning. In the weeks and months that followed, hundreds, then thousands of Belgians looked up to the sky and saw the same thing. A silent, dark, triangular craft gliding silently over their towns and cities. Many said it hovered for what seemed like minutes, silently watching the world below before darting away at incredible speeds. Some even reported seeing smaller, circular craft accompanying these larger vehicles. It was as if an alien invasion was silently unfolding above their heads. The Belgian UFO Wave, as it came to be known, would go on to become one of the most famous UFO events in history. Between November 1989 and March 1990, an estimated 13,000 people filed reports of strange lights in the sky. The sightings were so widespread and frequent that newspapers across the country ran stories about it. Even television and radio stations began broadcasting eyewitness accounts and theories about what could be happening. It all came to a head on the night of March 11, 1990, when the Belgian Air Force scrambled to F-16 fighter jets to intercept a UFO that had been detected on military radar. The pilots locked onto the object, which was flying erratically near the city of Brussels. But as they got closer, they saw something that made their blood run cold. The object suddenly changed speed and altitude, making sharp turns that defied known technology and laws of physics. The pilots, who had been trained to intercept and identify the object, were stunned. They were forced to break off the chase, and the UFO vanished from their radar. Following this incident, the Belgian government launched an official investigation into the UFO wave. But despite countless hours of research and hundreds of interviews with eyewitnesses, no one could come up with a definitive explanation. Officially, the government concluded that the sightings were most likely a mass misidentification of helicopters or other aircraft. However, many Belgians remain convinced that there is more to the story and that the government is hiding evidence of extraterrestrial life. So, what really happened over Belgium's skies? Were these sightings the result of a mass hysteria, or was there something more sinister going on? Unfortunately, we may never know for sure. The truth is that there is no evidence to support either side of the argument. There are no physical remains of any crashed UFOs, no concrete eyewitness accounts, and no irrefutable proof that the Belgian Air Force actually encountered aliens. What we do know is that the Belgian UFO wave was one of the most widely reported and well-documented cases of its kind in Europe. Thousands of people, including police officers, pilots, and civilians, reported seeing the same thing in the sky. And despite the official explanation, there are still many unanswered questions. For example, why did the F-16 pilots see a UFO that was able to outmaneuver their jets? Why did the object appear to hover in the sky for long periods of time without making a sound? And why did the sightings stop abruptly in March 1990? These are just some of the questions that continue to baffle experts and UFO enthusiasts alike. Some skeptics have suggested that the sightings could have been the result of mass misidentification, with people mistaking helicopters or other aircraft for UFOs. Others believe that the sightings were part of a hoax, with some people deliberately trying to deceive the public. However, there is no evidence to support either of these claims. And many eyewitnesses, including police officers and pilots, are adamant that what they saw was not a helicopter or any other known aircraft. The truth is that the Belgian UFO wave remains one of the most perplexing mysteries in modern history. And while there may never be a definitive answer, one thing is for sure. The sightings that occurred over Belgium's skies in the late 1980s and early 1990s were truly extraordinary. What do you think really happened? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like these. Thanks for watching.